Texas and the Texas State Fair. A football setting unlike any other. The Cotton Bowl cut in half. 50% crimson, 50% burnt orange. The Sooners and the Longhorns have played here since 1932. Today they battle for the golden hat and bragging rights, and the outcome of this game can echo for a long time. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Sooners will kick it away and start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Fresh center downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry, Kirk. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Manning. And he's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Remember the last time they played Oklahoma, Kirk won pretty easily. Texas has had to hear about it ever since.
Do I remember, Chris? Man, it seems like that's all we've heard about all week long. In fact, they have that score hung up in their weight room since the last time they played.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Great move there. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
First down and 10. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the Sooners pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Sooners are looking to keep this drive going. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all. Quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer, option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Sooners come to the line with first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On the run, it's Baxter. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Offense getting set. It's second down. The quarterback's got it on the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Running it back, it's Thompson. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The shotgun handoff here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period?
Oklahoma 7, Texas 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Cut quickly. And he picks up the 1st down. Tackled at the 32.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. Stopped after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the 2nd down play. As the 1st down is still going. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Second down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the end zone, letting it right up the gut. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now the all-important extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Down here for this offense. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, my gosh. He completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Longhorns offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking for some space. It's Baxter. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the same runner's got it again. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's that defense shifting again. They're going to run it. Running with purpose. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it to the right side. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Scanning the field. It's Arnold. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Incompletion sets up a second down. To the air, it's Arnold. Quick throw, catch made. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the Sooners will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Takes the field. The last drive they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He'll pitch it. Breaking free at the 35. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. Gonna run it. It's Wilson. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They're going to run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that is no good. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
They begin with a quick throw to the left. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Gets the ball off as it's hit, but it's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. With the catch, it's Moore.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Throws it to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Thompson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Gibson. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Receiver in motion now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll give it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And there's the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oklahoma 24, Texas 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Field it at the 25.
Return brings it out to the 32. And your Texas Longhorns will take over 1st and 10.
Offense ready to start this drive. On 1st down, it's play action. Pulls it in. It's Wilson.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Trying to find some room. It's Wilson. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. 3rd down after that running play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down as a quarterback. You're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down after that completion. He'll hand it off. Longhorns pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Manning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. We reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Offense facing second and goal. Send the back in motion. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board. With under 3 minutes to go, it's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So they get the touchdown. Now looking for the 2-point conversion to tie this one up late. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he doesn't make it. Stopped short, and the defense preserving a 2-point lead here. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's caught from inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. Offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We go with a direct snap. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The game makes it second and medium. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Well, when you take a chance, sometimes things tend to backfire on you. Conventional wisdom says to run the ball, no matter what the down and distance is, to work that clock and win this game the surest way. You take the chance, you're aggressive, and it ends up backfiring with the interception.
Here's the handoff. Powering through.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? A pop pass on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. You get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.